Greetings all, and have a great fucking evening. Alright, so we're going back to this one here, which, it's been about a week, but, I want everyone to think about, their very first pet, and, how magical that can be. Well, so, as it comes, I'm a little bit of a nerd, so I like to read, and, there was an occasion where I was outside of my father's place when I was staying with him for a little bit, and I was sitting outside having a good read, and maybe I don't know what I was reading at the time, but honestly so getting back to the point here, so he has a cat, like this little fat tabby little bastard that runs around the his house and such that he feeds quite regularly. And I mentioned that because of the next point. So I'm sitting there, I'm reading, do do, and out of the corner of my eye, I end up seeing something, um, it kind of close to my feet, and I think it's the cat, and so I'm just like, and then I'll look up a little bit more, when I see it's getting closer, to realize it's a skunk. And as soon as I see this, I'm like, all right, please, please, for the love of gods, please, don't spray me. I'm just like, uh, I knew that if I jumped and tried to run, and that that little bitch would have fucking sprayed me, and I'd be having tomato soup bath on my hands. So I sat there and just petrified, petrified in mind you, and and this skunk even comes closer, and he decides to lick my toe, and then rub his face on my toe, and I'm like, oh, about to freak the fuck out, honestly. And he ends up finally wandering away, and I bolt into the house as soon as he was at a fair distance. So it was kind of funny, I suppose. Mm, I hope you might like it, but anyways, so it actually did remind me a little bit of something when I actually told my father about this, because he was saying that one day he was actually just waking up, and he was having a coffee and whatnot, and cigarette out in front of his house and such. He was doing that in his underwear, and then all of a sudden, right out of the corner, a foot away, came a skunk that just walked directly in front of him. And my father was he remembered what I told him. He was just like, here, knowing full well he was going to get sprayed, and trying to remember, I don't jump, I don't do anything, let the skunk do his thing, and the skunk licked his toe too, so it was kind of amusing. Anyways, so this is my little deluge into insanity, and have a beautiful fucking night.